Pricks won't let me drink.
Yeah, I think it's the aura that they put out.
Spatial distortion.
I think he was calling you a prick, Smirky.
No, I meant the dudes. I can always drink and take things.
Or if he just keeps pulling. He's like, this prick won't let me drink. He just keeps pulling. All right. So let's see here. We got a slightly different DPS crew than we normally have. Okay, so the only thing we got to really consider here, not many roles change. I think Smurfy might have to talk to that, but I mean, you and Tusks probably know what's up. And I think what Crudo eats the green the entire time is just an easier method. That's what we've been doing.
Well, I eat the green on the meat. Crudo and Tuss have a rotation between
Okay.
red and green.
The three of you, though, have those two beams under lock.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So then that only leaves the blue beam, and we're one DPS less than when we ran it the first time. So we'll just do the same thing we did last time. So we'll do 15 seconds on for Dank. You'll start it first. And then we'll do 15 seconds on for Tsunami. You'll catch it second. And then Vicious, you'll end round 1. Or I can end round 1 because there's one that.
15 stacks, right?
Yeah, about 15 stacks. I'll call the rotations just to help you guys get in and out.
Word. And it's
So-
blue beam in the back.
Yeah, blue beam. It almost always comes from under the telescope. I don't think it comes from anywhere else, generally speaking, under the telescope.
Sorry, this is my first time doing this, boss. You're gonna call out, and then what do I do?
There'll be a blue beam that like
Mhm.
portals that'll open up, and from the portal, a beam will go between the portal and the boss, and it'll be your job when we call it to get between the blue beam and the boss. So Dank's gonna take it first, and he'll take it for about 15 stacks, and then I'll ask you to step in, and you'll get between the beam and the boss, and Dank will step out, so you'll start taking the beam, and then
Okay.
that number of stacks, and then because you're melee, I'll just slide in behind you, and I'll pick up the beam for the rest of the first round. Because you get a debuff once you've had the buff. Well, you get a debuff by taking the beam, and you also get a debuff once you stop taking the beam that you can't take it for another minute.
Mhm.
So that'll be the first round. Will be Dank for 15 seconds. Then it'll be Tsunami for 15 seconds, and I will finish the first round just to keep things normal for Vicious there. And then round 2, Vicious will start it off, and she'll eat 25 or 30 stacks. It's easier for Warlocks to tank than other people. And then we'll go back into the rotation for Dank. So about halfway through the second round, your buff should fall off, and Dank, I'll ask for you to step in and take it, and then you will take it for 15 or so stacks, and then Tsunami, you'll take it for the last 15 seconds or so. Each phase is about 60 seconds long, roughly.
Okay.
So if you haven't done the boss before, there's two alternating phases. The first phase is the portals phase. That's where there's the beams. You cannot pull aggro
My thanks.
while the red beam is going, so you can kind of go nuts on the damage. Your damage will spike retardedly when you're in the blue. It goes up by like 5 or 10% per stack. It goes up very, very quickly, so your damage will go much higher. That's okay. The person in the red beam can't lose aggro, so they're going to hold it. We're just going to basically go through the rotations of beams. If you're not sure what to do, or if you're not, if you're a healer and aren't getting any of the beams, try and position between the blue beam and the red beam. That'll give you access to cover the entire raid with healing. At a certain point, we're going to go into phase 2. That was the banish phase. At that phase, everybody runs to the far side of the room where the telescope is, and you're going to hide in one of the little window cubbies, and that'll let us outrange his attack. You're going to pull pets. You're going to make sure that you don't got anything on him. You're not going to shoot or do anything. We pull back. We get into the cubby, and we heal up a little bit. And then about 5 seconds to go, you stop everything. Click off your hots if you've got them, whatever. No hots, no nothing. We start the third phase, which is basically phase 1 all over again. And we move in. The tanks will pick them up and engage by standing on the red beam. That automatically grants them aggro. And we just cycle through until he's down. Now's a great time for questions. If you don't want to ask them, you can whisper me. I'd be happy to answer them. If you don't want to voice them.
Are we going to stay on that side for the transition, or are we going to try and bring him all the way back here like we did before?
I think we can continue to try and inch him closer to the door. The beam does move with you. It's just going to be harder. But during the phase when you have aggro and you're stepping out of the red beam for those 3 seconds, that's a good time to try and drag him, and everybody else will just have to kind of move with it. It's really going to be big for the green tankers to make sure he doesn't get healed too much.
Yep.
Just do what we can. It'll help a lot if we cut hots 5 seconds before the transition, because then only the tank will have aggro. There'll be no worry about you trying to pull it back off with healers and shit. Exception being if you're the tank and you need heals still, just let the hots roll, I guess.
When do we lust?
We'll call lust sometime probably at the halfway point of the second phase.
And Elzir, am I just on a radio?
You're going to be between the red and the blue beams, and you'll be kind of in that little pie-shaped section there because you should be able to reach everybody. The person on the green beam will be close in like melee range of the boss, and everybody else will be sort of blue and red beam. We're not really worried about, stay at his sides, but we're not really worried about cleave and all that other shit. It's generally okay to be sort of on his side and kind of grouped up. There's no AoE that you have to sweat. If you haven't done it before, you'll get a feel for it as we do it. It's not a big deal. All right, everybody tuck into the door. The door closes, locks you out. And when she comes around, now's a decent time to engage. We'll get a good timing. All right, if we're ready, Ms. Murphy, want to start us off?
Yep. Dank, go ahead, Mr.
5, 4.
That works. Okay, Dank, you're on the first blue beam. It is at the telescope. Okay. Okay, go ahead and swap. Tsunami, pick up the blue beam. And you can move into melee range with it. It's cool. You can just keep walking towards the boss with it on your back. It's not a big deal. You can keep moving. Yep. And swap to me.
Oh, watch out for the dark spots on the ground. Don't stand in them.
Oh, yes. Okay, guys, we're getting close to the banish phase, which case you're going to pull all DPS. You're going to run sort of northwestish into the corner. Why is he not changing? Here we go. North, north, north. Pull pets, everything you got. Just come up here. We're going to range them. And try and cubby together so that way the healers can heal. We've got about 10 seconds to get healed up.
Tuss, you're the one going out.
Okay, if you got hots on you, get ready to go ahead and click them off. Tanks,
Tusk,
go ahead
you
and start
probably want
rolling
to
out.
go.
Yeah, roll out tanks. Click off your hots, click out anything you got. Nice transition, guys. Vicious, you got blue beam. Okay, not ideal. If you can slowly start backing them up, that'd be ideal. So everybody just kind of move nice and slow. Tusk is going to pull them backwards along his route. Get ready, Dank. As soon as you're able to step into the beam, Dank, steal the blue beam. You got about 12 seconds, Tsunami, until you're going to be taking the blue beam.
Tusk, keep pulling him back. Yeah.
And
Dank, ready to move.
go ahead and swap. We're going to go ahead and wait till phase 3, just because of the death with the healer. Oh, keep eating that blue beam. Eat that blue beam. Okay,
Sorry.
back to the north. No, you're good. It just buffs his damage. Get into the corner, pull your pets, everything you got. We got about 10 seconds left for you to be able to have dots on, or hots on. So get ready to click them off if you've got hots. And go ahead and start clicking your hots off. Tanks, get ready to roll out. We're starting with me on the blue beam, and we're going to go ahead and hit this with a lust as soon as we get in position and call it. Smurfy, call it. I think you're tanking, right, Smurf?
Yep,
Call it when you're ready for the lust, and we'll hit it.
I'm moving.
You good as to lust, Smurfy?
Yep, go.
Okay, lust it, and let's go. I got about 10 seconds, and let's see here. Vicious, you ready to take it from me? Go ahead and steal it from me anytime you want. And Vicious, if you think you can take it to the end, go ahead and take it to the end.
I'm bringing him back a little bit and be ready to.
Yeah, we're gonna have Vicious take this to the end. Dank, you're gonna pick up as if it's phase 1.
Alright, he's staying there.
Guys, keep an extra eye on Vicious because she's eating quite a bit of blue beam. So I think we should be okay. Okay, everyone back north. Pull your pets. Stop DPS. So for the record, if we DPS him when he's in banish phase, he does like this reactive breath, and it just fucking wrecks you. So this is an easy way to avoid it. Okay, so Dank, you're on blue. I assume your debuff's dropped.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, you're gonna eat the blue, and we're ready to roll in. Click off you got about 3 seconds to click off your hots if you've got anything on you. Go ahead, click them all off. Tanks, get ready to roll on out. Go ahead, tanks. Oh, red's north. Blue is somewhere else. Think you have a good run ahead of you.
Blue's
got it.
left.
Yeah, blue's left.
Just burn him
Green's
down.
the most
He's only got
important one.
25K.
Green needs to be in that. Yeah,
I'm
we got
watching
30
for
hit. 30k health, we're good. Bring it home, guys. Fucking nice work.
Great job.
Easy peasy, guys. Fucking great. Yeah, nice job, everyone. Okay, we're going to. So Tusks confirm no soft reses, yeah? Calling that in 5 seconds. Got Tsunami.
Thank you.
Oh my
Grass red again? And calling it in 5 seconds. Grass red raise. Okay, guys, we are going to come back into the room by the door. I'm going to teleport us all to the entrance of Karazhan. We're going to run back out and come in the side entrance, and we're going to go try Night Bane.
I feel like we should watch a video on Night Bane or something.
Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. We will get our asses stomped. So let's do that. We'll get a 30-second video, one of those 30-second tutorial thingies. Not bad.
From
What's
what
the
I
ad? Then you just
Take
gotta
it.
watch for the round. That's it.
We're going to go through the side entrance. If you haven't been there before, it's just down past the houses and then up this tower.
Check out Raid Talk for the video.
And don't follow me because I'm apparently walking impaired.
I haven't watched the video before, so if anyone disagrees with the strat for some reason, please let me know.
Bruce Wayne. Tank Bruce Wayne here, he cleaves and tail swipes so DPS stand at the side. Rain stand close to the wall on one side, Bruce casts Bellowing Roar, which is an AoE fear, you can outrange it. Dispel Distracting Ash, Charred Earth will drop a big AoE on a raid member, move out of it as soon as possible. Every 25% health, Bruce will fly away, stack up, whoever gets Rain of Bones move away from the group slightly. This will also spawn 5 skeletons that are immune to everything but physical and holy damage. Nuke them down. Heal through Smoking Blast. Finally, in this phase, don't run too far away as Bruce will spam fireballs on the raid if you do. Repeat these 2 phases until you win.
Time for us to go royally fuck it up.
Yep.
Hey, first part about doing something good is doing something poor. Over here, guys, underneath the stairs, we're going into the Harry Potter closet. That's Night Bane. Okay. Well, we're probably just gonna have to fucking see it, and it's probably gonna be terrible. But I imagine it's like every other dragon.
Yeah, he's got an AoE fear, so max range him. Everyone's gonna stack, and then he drops an AoE fireball on someone, essentially. So you move out of that. It's just like a consecrate style effect. And then every 25% health, he flies up in the air. We're all going to stack up. Someone's going to get a debuff on them that, like, something about raining bone or something like that.
Yeah, you'll have a debuff on you. You just step slightly away from the raid.
Range it.
Yep.
On one side, Bruce
And then
casts
it's going to
Bellowing
spawn a bunch of
Roar, which
skeletons
stand
that are
close to the
only
wall
able to be
at the
hit
side.
by melee and
stand
holy.
Wish I had Stratholm water.
Right?
Okay, so let's go ahead and plan on Smurfy. You're gonna tank him about where you stand.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then we will be off to this side. And yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get our assholes pounded. You want to burn your urn?
I got it, yeah. Do we have to get another one if we wipe?
I think no, I don't think so. I think he's up then, and you can do something. Or maybe the urn has like a cooldown or something. I haven't used it. Yeah, 30-second cooldown, so it's got unlimited charges. I think you have to be pretty close to that broken barrel.
Alright, here we go. Let's see if it works for me. Yep.
Okay. Oh, the sky here is terribly pixelated.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1.3 million health. That's like 3 shadow bones.
Target is friendly.
Big heals, pre-heals. That's what I heard.
Five,
See what happens.
4, 3.
Yeah, it's further down. Everyone move up a little bit. Alright, guys. Yeah, we want to stack up on one side just so that Shard Earth is not going to potentially be in the middle. I don't know how long that shit lasts. If your physical save cooldowns for the skeletons, I got a feeling that's going to be the worst. If you've already used them, no big, but try and save those and anything you got for those things. Got a feeling that's going to be the shitty part. Because this is kind of a joke. Okay, he's up. Everyone group up. Group up on the star. If you end up with the debuff of the Rain of Bones, you're going to step slightly away from the party. I don't know who's got Rain of Bones on him, but that's rough.
Did anyone see who had it?
Looks like it was on maybe Demonis.
Was
It
it?
was on,
I couldn't tell.
it was on
Yeah.
A-listly
What's that?
first. It was on the shaman first, A-listly.
Okay, what was your indicator for that?
He announced it. It was
Oh,
in
it
ring.
announced it. Jeez, I didn't
Yeah.
see that. My bad.
I'm just watching you guys, so I'm able to see pretty much everything.
I was trying to see. He said that there's those fireballs, and it said don't get too far from the raid. So I think that maybe that's why Demon's got those fireball-looking thingies. But that's okay if they call it. Run back to the side entrance.
I think it did get on there. It's a special
No.
orange smoking blast.
It does, I think, AoE damage.
So we didn't plan a time. We're certainly not running for 3 hours tonight. Just put in chat a time that you wanted to end. We were throwing out there an idea of like an hour or 90 minutes. We didn't want to take everyone's time tonight. We already downed the thing we wanted, which was another spike. Probably not that long, Tusks. I think we'll probably tire before then.
I mean, I'm good all night.
Well, I mean, does anybody have times that they need to leave by / want to? This isn't like we got the thing down we wanted. So if you said like, yeah, I'll give it another 45 minutes. That's cool too. We don't want to. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. You guys are gonna have us up till like noon tomorrow. We won't need that long. We'll down them by then. I just think we got to get that second. So,
The thing that drops from the air, like the AoE, is that whoever has the debuff, or does that just drop and you just need to move out of it?
so there's two things. Is the Rain of Bones, I think, is a debuff on you, and
Close
Weenie
to the
said that
wall
you
on one
had it
side, Bruce
announced,
cast
so that would
spell.
help. I
The
didn't
spell
see it, but I was kind of
raid member,
apparently
move
not
out
paying
of it
attention
as
to the
soon
right
as
thing.
possible.
And then there's
Every
another thing, which
25%
is the
health,
fireballs
Bruce
that hit
will fly
Demonis on
away,
us because he was
stack
far
up.
from the raid. So we have to stay kind of close together, but not super close. And then whoever has the
Gets
Rain of Bones
Bones,
needs to
move
get just
away
a
from
little
the
bit
group
out so that we're not
slowly.
eating
This
AoE
will also
damage.
spawn 5
So it's kind of like
skeletons that are immune to everything
if
but
we're all
physical.
stacked together, the fireball's like Meteor from AQ40, so it's going to hurt less. But the Rain of Bones is not that way. It just hurts everybody equally, no matter how many people there are. So you want to pull that away so that they don't take the
physical and holy
damage.
damage.
They don't spread the damage to
Heal
other
through
people.
smoking
So the
blast.
Rain of Bones person
Finally,
needs to
in
get
this
away so
phase,
they
don't
don't
run
cleave
too
our
far
raid
away,
down,
as
and then
Bruce will
everybody else
spam
needs to stack
fireballs
up so
and
that
raid
the
if you do.
fireball doesn't one
Repeat
shot.
these 2 phases until you win. Down. Heal through 5 skeleton bones, move away from the group slightly. This will also spawn 5 skeletons. Whoever gets Rain of Bones, move away from the cup. Whoever gets Rain of Bones, move away from the group slightly. This will also spawn 5 skeletons that are immune to everything but physical and holy damage. Nuke them down. Heal through Smoking Blast. Finally, in this phase, don't run too far away as Bruce will spam Fireball.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, if we get too far away, he spams fireballs on the raid. So first, we probably want to get a little closer, anyway, for our game plan. And 2, when we collapse, we should probably collapse pretty close to where Smurfy was tanking him anyway, just so we don't accidentally trigger that thing. Because I don't know, the video doesn't specify whether it's too far away from each other, or whether it specifies that it's too far away maybe from where he's supposed to be tanked. And he kind of comes in right on that broken crate. So we'll just plan on collapsing near the broken crate. And it looks like we just have to heal through that smoldering blast or whatever. So, sorry, healers, that's going to be just a heal intensive point. We can try moving a little bit. Okay, if a person gets too far from Nightbane, they eat fireballs. Gotcha. We can try and move a tiny bit out of the thing, but we don't want to move too much. So what we'll probably try and do is like, we'll collapse against the wall, something like this. Whoever has the Rain of Bones will move out slightly off to the side, like so. And then when we get the Smoldering Blast, on the off chance that it's a ground effect, once we see that, we'll all try and move to the other side to get out of if there is a ground effect. We'll just run back and forth across his way. Wherein, if you have Rain of Bones, you're going to be the one kind of over by the initial tank position, if that makes sense for everybody. I don't know that Smoldering Blast is a ground effect, but might be.
Which is an AoE fear, you can out dispel, just charge.
Smoldering, the smoldering thing, it's just a debuff. You get on here, I got it on me right at the end.
I think it's a special portion during phase 2 because the dude says to heal through it. So I think that there's a special thing that we have to do. But you know, at the very least, we're gonna group up on the wall, and if you get Rain of Bones, then you're gonna hop out. And it looks like you got a marker with something. Yeah, I think we're good.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
All right, guys, up against one wall. Let's go ahead and move to the left. Just because that one thing puts a patch on the ground that's pretty wide. We want to be able to just move to the other side. Okay, I move out of it to the other side. Ooh, we didn't quite range that.
A trimmer.
It's about to go air phase.
Yep. Now if you're physical, get ready to burn those cooldowns to help us get those skeletons down. Okay, everybody collapse on the smoke.
Watch your debuff.
I don't see who has Rain of Bones.
Crudo has it. Crudo has
Okay.
it. He's outside.
Out of the thing, Crudo.
Not a debuff slot, right? Because
Oh, that was Restless Skeleton's Immolations hitting me for about a K a pop.
Yeah. Okay. So that immolation is absolutely murdering us.
Because the immolation, that's not the damage from them falling. That's the damage from us standing around them once they're down, right?
Right. Yeah, you're right. We're actually getting killed. Like we're doing fine through the phase. It's because we're standing close to them. So what we probably can do is have tusks with a consecrate ready, and then as soon as they drop, we all start moving 15 feet away or so, 15 yards away. Make sure we're clearing that immolation aura. Yeah, that's a good call.
Danger.
So we'll have tusks. We'll have you lead with the consecrate, just waiting to catch, and we will, as soon as they come and we know who's got it, we'll start to move away from that person.
My mana is exhausted.
We should probably have a game plan for when they come down. So what we'll do is just keep the range backing up. Like once they drop and we're trying to clear the immolate damage, the range will move back into the position that they're used to moving. So back to the same side. Not so far, but 10, 15 yards, we'll try and get clear. And then the melee DPS can, Crudo, you can pop in there and do what you got to do. Dank, you'll come back with us. So Smurfy, you might do it just to help pick up to make sure that nothing gets over to us, because that immolate is just insane.
Oh, what was that?
Have you catch skeletons that might break free
Okay.
for heal stuff. I don't know how bad the heal arrow is going to pull it off of Tufts. I don't think it will. I think his consecrate will be just fine, but we'll just want to be safe.
I mean, yours said that in the guide it says whoever's targeted for the blast has to run out.
Right. Well, that was Crudo, and he did run out. But then
okay. I thought that
we
was...
all stood there and just ate it. We ate the immolations. Like you said, we died to the auras, not to the actual rain of bones. We did fantastic on that part, I think. We just need to be prepared to spread. So, like let's say they drop, we're all grouped here on me, and they drop. If you get called for rain of bones, you're going to run this way a little bit. And then meanwhile, everybody else is going to back up about the distance, that I am.
So the rain of bones is the fireballs?
Rain of Bones is the summoning of the skeletons. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's talking about the fireballs.
Yeah, the fireballs, we want to make sure that we don't get too far apart. But we would be about this place. So Tusks will drop his consecration. Rain of Bones person runs over here. And then everybody else is back over where you guys are right now. About where, Tsunami and Demonis are. And then we'll just try and do what we can to get those down. Give it a shot. We're not far from Nightbane, so nobody should eat the fireball. We hopefully will have them paired off enough. And Tusks, you'll also run over to here once you pick up the aggro, and Smurfy will try and pick them up too. So yeah, you'll be tanking over here. Smurfy will intercept and tank them over here, and everybody else will just stay back. If you're magic DPS, you can wand a little bit, but you're actually better off just bandaging yourself. Doing what you can to keep the pressure off the healers, bandage yourself, and just help them a little bit, so that way there's less shit going on for them, less for them to heal, since we won't be able to help. And if you got Stratholme Holy Water, smoke them if you got them.
Once we get through this air phase, it's like literally rinse and repeat. So we got it. All right. Alright, everyone's ready. Here we go.
Yeah, I think that mechanic is probably just fine. We'll Yeah, once we get the immolation aura figured, because we're taking 5,000 damage like a second from that shit. That's insane. And we might need a couple more yards. Couple more yards, smash up against the wall. That way we only have one potential place, and we should be good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How hard is he to get aggro and keep aggro for, Smurfy?
Not. I have infinite rage. It's pretty good.
Maybe we
As long
should
as my
have.
range is good.
Maybe we should have. Is distracting shot magical?
Misdirection or
Misdirection, and multi-shot.
Yeah, they both cost mana, and they're like arcane shot. I've seen distracting shot get resisted when arcane shot does.
Okay, well we might try and use distract or misdirecting shot or whatever the heck it is on the skeletons when they land to help get them onto tusks, if you can. I think they use misdirection.
Well, misdirection I cast on an ally, so I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then we'll try a multi-shot
But
to
it's
see what
on
we can
cooldown.
get. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't even think of it until just now. I'm just trying to think about how fast can we get these skeletons off of us, because they're just so rough. Okay, guys, collapse onto the barrel. Get on it, just come to diamond. If you get Rain of Bones, run out. And then once we know who has Rain of Bones, everybody else run towards the healer. Okay, out, out, out. If you're not Rain of Bones, then come to me. Nice work. If you're range deep, if you're magic damage, go ahead and bandage yourself. Not a big deal. That's okay. Okay, we're a little too far, I think, so come up just a tiny bit. Yeah. That's okay. Fuck, I'm wondering if we're going to need Strathhelms for this.
I don't think you need them.
Wait a second. These take fire damage.
They do?
Definitely they.
Huh.
So how was that, healers? I know that Tusks went down. Was it just a little getting used to positioning, or is that going to be a potential hurdle for us? Did it seem
I think
like
it was
overwhelming?
right, but it just
Yeah,
all the spread damage just was going on.
Who wants to be on Tusks right away? Because he's gonna get a ton of damage right away.
Probably it's good to have Demon. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to have everybody, or maybe like say put Red and Demonis both on Tusks, and Isley, Ailsey, you will be doing a little bit of raid healing and chain heal and stuff. But realistically, I think if you guys just want to focus solely on Tusks, the rest of us bandage, and do what we got to do, and you guys can heal. Your spec for raid, okay, Red. Then you can do raid healing, and we can have Ailsey do the healing if you think that works better. That's fine. So then let's try that. We'll do Demona straight onto Tusk, and Ailsey, you'll be straight onto Tusks, and Red, you'll do some spot healing. And if you're if you're a caster, I want to see if we can magic damage those, because they only have 17,000 health. A couple of seeds clears those out. Fire hurts them. Okay, not shadow. Okay, well, we'll do fire. we'll do what we can to help with Rain of Fire and whatnot, but it'll help a little instead of just standing there doing nothing. So healers, any concerns with that plan?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Okay, then that'll be the game plan. That's what we'll try. For starters, when we move into the phase, as soon as Rain of Bones starts, basically, Demonis and Ailsy, your primary focus is Tusks. I would rather just see what happens with that phase, even if we let other people die. And Red, you'll just let us know if it's too much pressure on you. But for this phase specifically, for this one attempt, just focus on Tusks and let everyone else kind of fend for themselves and get out of there. I think we had a pretty good transition until Tusks died. So I think we'll just give it a shot.
Drop a frost trap if you can in the rain.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Wait, in the range or like right when we group together, drop a frost trap, so when we all run
Right when we
away-
group together.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Everyone's ready? Here we go.
I made one small change
Five,
for Demonis for
four,
Ailsy so we can get lusts across the board
2, 1.
for Crudo and Dank.
Oh yeah, drop a tremor in my group too.
Get back a little bit, guys. Sorry, I was a little close. My bad. Stack up on diamond if you're ranged, please. And just be ready to move when the thing happens. Starter, move out of that. Weren't quite
About to go up.
So it looks like there's just the one charred ground in phase one. So after it happens and it goes away, you can just do whatever. All right, everybody clap. Remember, once you know who's got the bone, you run out by where those totems are. Everyone else moves back just a tiny bit. And Demonis and Ailsy on Tusk at the cost of everybody else. If you're ranged, come to me. Keep it up, guys. Let's not bother with the battle res right now, just to kind of see where we are, because that's a pretty long
I can
cooldown.
burn mine. It's only really useful in this phase.
Right, but I don't want to have it for next fight or something if we have a better phase. Losing someone on the very first Skeletons phase, I would just wait. Okay, guys, back it out. It's fine. We just wanted to transition. You know, we'll give it a really good run. Oh shit! What happened, Tusk? You got.
I can't hit this guy, dude. What the fuck?
Like physically can't, or you're just missing a lot.
I'm just missing everything.
Okay.
I don't know why Tusk had aggro off the bat. I don't know if he landed in a consecrate or something.
Would it
You want me to
be?
save my
I
misdirection?
mean, if Tusk swung at it and white hit it with the fucking
Yeah.
streak I had, he took
That's
aggro.
it. That's a good call. Let's do that, Dank. Do misdirect on the land to transition into phase 3. That was a nice phase 2, though, guys.
Tusks was fine. I think you know, I could definitely help out Radial during that phase. Me and Red both can do it.
Okay. Well, on your thing, I think one of the big keys is to move. So Red, I think that you can wait. Like I said, let people fend for themselves. I know it's a lot of damage, and you're wanting to keep people up. But if people move quickly, once the Rain of Bones starts, and Consecrate is down, you can move. You can start moving. The key is just to get the aggro going. But Consecrate helps so much with the aggro. You should be able to run out almost immediately. Like as soon as you see the first skeleton, get the fuck out, and then we'll be able to help the healers a lot. Yeah, I don't know that we want to be damaging him when he's in the air, but when he's getting ready to come down, it might help to have. I don't know if anyone paid attention to when the aggro table reset or if it even does.
I literally watched a group just do it,
Mhm.
and they were doing all sorts of damage while he was in the air.
Okay, so the aggro resets when he lands.
Presumably, yeah.
Okay, so Dank will misdirect on land, and then you can just do whatever damage you want when he's in the air.
Incoming! My mana is exhausted.
Great progress, though.
Yeah, getting through the second phase I think is key. We do that without any deaths, and we transition into phase 3, and that's the fight. Shit's further than I thought we were gonna get. It was a nightmare. I thought we were gonna get stomped left and right.
So how was magic damage on those guys?
Fireworks. They only have 17,000 health, so it's not great, but it's not terrible.
Say, 'cause I didn't even end up using any of my cooldowns on them and killed them all. So
Yeah, I think cooldowns as best you can is good because it seems like it's taking us about 50 to seconds to 60 seconds to get through the phase.
Alright, everyone's ready?
I'm probably a little too close. Yeah, I probably want to be close to Vicious and Demonis. I think they're in the better place.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Snug up against the wall just a little bit. We don't want to leave ourselves with no place to stand if that fire thing comes. Push him up. Cool, collapse. Remember, as soon as we see the first skeleton, you're moving. There's our first skeleton. Move, move, move. Over to the diamond. Your range, move to the diamond. If you're melee DPS and you're taking some damage, step out.
You know what?
Step
I'm
closer.
stupid.
It's
I
hard
thought
to
that was the
remember.
Ring of Bones thing.
That's okay. Let's practice this landing. Yeah, Red, just stay on the diamond. I'm in a good position. I'm not getting burnt and I'm not getting fireballed. Oh, Smurf's got him. Trembled it.
Move back if you can.
Yeah, I'll try and reposition around Smurfy's position. We know we're gonna wipe, but that's okay.
Yeah. We had one healer up.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Yeah, it just saw me get something, so I moved away. I thought it was that stupid shit.
Yeah, no, that's just the distracting ash or whatever. Not a big deal.
It was said I had smoking blast on me.
I've got a
Yo,
pretty good
so-
position. Go ahead, Dink.
I was gonna say arcane magic works as well. I know we don't have any mages, but arcane shot works. So I don't know what other schools of magic are gonna work too.
Probably all but Shadow, and probably Frost, maybe not too. That's
And all
okay.
boomkin.
The Boom's arcane. That's okay.
Yeah. They're Moonfire and Starfire.
Right. I wonder if they have nature. Okay, so on this one, we'll just focus more on positioning into it. And I think, I don't know, you guys might work that out. I don't know if loading up Hots on Tusks will hurt his ability to keep aggro, but maybe not, especially because Tusks does have some things like what...
I seem to
I
do
wonder-
pretty fine just keeping them on up myself, but I died and everything. Huh?
Right. Well, that's my point. Is that lets the heal. I know you guys are so focused on keeping the raid alive, so I'm wondering if we can more focus on placement because we lost 2 healers to placement that time.
Was it placement or did someone die from the smoldering, whatever it is, the smoldering fire damage dot you get during that?
Right.
That was me.
Red got eaten by Immolate Aura, and Demonis got fireballed down because he was a little bit back too far.
Well, it was stacked on top of you. That's the thing. I saw that debuff. I ran out. That was my bad. That's where I fucked up. That's where I screwed up. That's why I said my bad. And
Maybe a call out for that debuff because that seems tough to heal through.
The only debuff that you should have on you is you'll get distracting smoke or whatever, and I know that that's a thing, but it's not that big of a deal. During that phase, we can try and heal through it, or we can try and dispel it. But I think the more important thing is the positioning.
All right.
Smoking blast.
yeah, smoking blast is yeah. Say I moved out too. Is that big fireball thing? I think that's the fireballs coming down. You have a stack of 3. It looks like when you get it, it showed one. Well, it showed when I had it. So.
So Smoking Blast deals 4,000 to 5,000 physical damage to the target and additional damage over time. It doesn't do anything AoE. So it's not a big deal. You just have to heal through it. That's the part that they're talking about in the video, is healing through the Smoking Blasts. So you're completely fine to stay stacked We just have to make sure you're not getting cleaved down by Immolate Aura, and you're not getting nuked down by running too far away. So when we do have the transition to phase 2, keep your healing assignments up, but do as best as you can to move a roughly. Yeah, I realize it's going to be rough, Red, but that's something that we have to heal through. It doesn't have anything to do with your placement. In fact, it's going to be worse if you run into the immolation, obviously.
I couldn't
Bubble.
tell if the raid warning comes up from DBM of who has it.
It targets healers. The thing that got you red, it targets healers.
And bubble yourself, I guess, before the transition. It might help a little bit.
Just
Yeah.
I mean, just healers. We got to realize which one of us has it, and paying attention because it got you real quick, Red.
I think it looks like a little ash burning square. Well, on my frames.
It's like it's a weird little thing. Yeah.
All right, guys, if you're ready and ranged, come up to the diamond. It might be dispellable, but it does an initial hit that's like 5 grand damage. That sucks. But, I mean, even the video, they just say heal through it. However, it isn't AoE by any means. It's no AoE, so we stay stacked. We need to get out of the Immolate Aura, but not so far that you're getting fireballed. So don't sweat it. The only 2 things that you're trying to make sure as far as movement go is not too far and where you're getting the fireballs, and not too close where you're getting Immolation Aura. And I'll do my best to help guide that with the diamond on me.
These 2 phases until you win.
But don't sweat anything else. There's no other
through
creeps.
Smoking Blast. Finally, in this phase, don't run too far away as Bruce will spam fireballs on the raid if you do.
It may be red. The ability in DBM just says that it does 5,000 damage and then additional damage. But it's physical, so I don't know if you can dispel it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can feel free to spread out a little bit now. There's only the 1 ground effect during the first phase. Okay, get ready to collapse. Red, you may want to pre-bubble the healers just to help. If you're ranged, get to the diamond. Key priority is getting to the diamond. Stay on the diamond as best you can. If you're ranged. Man, he was on top of you, Demonis.
Yeah. It does hit fucking hard. It's knowing, I just pre-cast it on myself twice. So.
He resets exactly when he lands. Try and get you in position. As best we can. Be cool if we could transition him again, but do what we can. No pressure there, Demonis.
It's alright. That's one.
Did not think we were in range. Okay, so that's probably a time-based thing.
Well,
That's okay. That's okay. We knew we knew this day was coming. It was just to see if we could get another phase 2. Would have been good. Go Crudo! Oh.
oh, it's Crudo Tank. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was Tusk. I was healing Tusk. I thought that's who had it.
He was a base tanking.
So Red, what I did was right when I saw I got it, I just started casting on myself heal, and I kind of like out healed the first one and then out healed the second one. Oh, you got that's it. Just hit you down, right?
We need new health stones. I feel we're so close.
Yeah, we did really good that one.
It's gonna be tricky going through the phase 2 thing a couple of times. You know, once we get it, we'll get it. It's just it's a pretty narrow band. I feel like we've got 10, 15 yards to play with, and you get too close, you get immolated to death. You get too far, you get blasted by the fireball. And you guys also get hit by other shit too. I recognize that. It's not easy. That's okay. It's looking pretty good. We might have to take a repair break after this real quick though, but that's easy enough. Can run into the
What I
front
might
door.
try is Tranquil. I know it's a 10-minute cooldown, but during that drop phase,
How much does
might just-
tranquility heal?
it says 15, 18 every 2 seconds for 8 seconds.
I feel like what we really need to do is in the very beginning, everybody backs out, and healers heal themselves in the tank, and everybody else is on their own. You're bandaging, you're health stoning, you're doing what you need to do just to keep it off the healers, right? Like just to get this transition smooth. That way there's less shit going on.
So real quick, the last one. I think Tsunami went down first. What was it that killed Tsunami? I'm curious.
I got the aggro from one of the skeletons and he hit me for like
Oh, Okay,
think.
so that's what. Okay, you just got aggro. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, yeah, he's going to be eating immolate, but he's going to. He's melee. There's no other way around that one.
All right, here we go. I've got a nice buff going up here.
Get that campfire going.
Campfire.
Oh yeah,
That'll do it. That extra spirit.
it's all the different.
I wonder, you have to be just close to it. No?
Yeah, you got to be like right on top of it. It's like 4 yards.
3, 2, 1.
About to go up. Airface. Gather
Group it
around
up,
the
group it
campfire.
up. Remember, as soon as the Rain of Bones starts and consecrates down, you're good to move. There's the first one. Move, move, move. Try and stack onto the diamond if you can. Stack on diamond, stack on diamond. If you're ranged, primarily stack on diamond. We got one skeleton on this one. Thank you. Get on diamond, stack on me like it's fucking reverse COVID, guys. Come on and step up, stack on me.
Just with that thing, just
Yeah,
trying to survive.
I hear you. Yeah, that's the
like
thing
he-
we gotta heal through. Man, and he is just
I feel like he
tanky.
hit me more than normal with it.
And on to red. Gotcha. Okay.
All right, I think we'll have one person on tanks, one healer on healers for that phase.
Yeah, that's a good call. Smoke him if you got him.
Yeah, trying to switch between the healer and the tank is gonna be an issue.
Yeah, that's fair. We can transition through here just to get into the shot at phase 2. You know, it's physical. I wonder if there's any benefit to like bopping someone.
You know what? I'm forgetting bark skin for myself.
Come on, 2%. Ow. So close.
Oh, we can still get him. Go up, you bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Count it.
Oh,
There you
now
guys
we're gonna
guys
get
finished in there.
annihilated. All right, we'll group it up and get ready to get blown away.
Come on, get those
Yes.
seeds.
Hi. Welcome to this episode of Dungeon Dives, where we'll be delving into the spooky haunted wizard castle of Karazhan. If you're looking for a specific
You
boss,
want to do a
check
run in the front door and repair?
Yeah, run in the front door and repair.
Karazhan.
And then pop back out and go.
He will cast an AoE fear that can be outranged, and he will also apply a dot that reduces chance to hit that needs to be dispelled. The important ability for
So
this
we do
phase
only have
is
to go through that
Charter.
phase
He will
3
select
times.
a random player
75,
of the
50,
raid
and
and put a
25.
giant AoE circle of death that they need to get out.
So is the plan to have
After
one
the ranged
healer
area
like
raid, stack
watching
up
who's
on top
getting
of
that
each other
debuff
right
and
here.
just spam
On
healing them?
I'll let the healers figure that one out.
I mean, that's what I think. I don't know better.
I want to say, well, Red's raid healing.
Because you got a
Honestly, it
second
has
between when it's
lesser
announced and
healing.
when damage starts getting taken. So like it'd be easy to switch focus and just start spamming.
I was doing that, but then I saw Tusks was getting kind of low too. Like it just, I think.
Yeah, that's why you just got to designate one for the healer or whoever has the debuff. Because even DPS too, whoever's got it, it's gonna need to be healed.
Well, if you guys want to take a second and do any more research, I mean, the 30-second video, he's just like, heal through it.
Well, I
Which is
haven't
great.
seen anybody else but the healers get that thing.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
consistent.
Someone's always going to get it, but it does target healers because I think Lilac just got it at the very last. phase
Right,
score
right.
there.
There was no one else to take it, so I did.
Yeah, Red's theory is it's threat related.
Well,
All right, so I will. I'll take that responsibility. Yes. Was it smoldering stacks?
Smoldering Blast, yeah.
I'll just pay attention to whoever gets smoldering blast and just spam heals on them.
Okay, so Demonis on tank, Red on raid, as much as she needs, and then you're Ailsa, you're gonna handle the smoldering blast.
Yeah, and I mean I'll whenever there's no smoldering blast, I'll of course be helping out whoever needs it.
Earth is casted, just sidestep over here. Same thing for your melee group. At 75, 50, and 25% health, Nightbane will transition into his air phase, which is easily the hardest part of this fight. Everyone in your raid is going to stack together. He will then cast an ability called Rain of Bones, which does
I'm sorry, I didn't
damage,
repair.
so you want to...
Is there a quest you have to complete to be able to repair over here?
Oh, maybe. If you want to Hearth, you can do that too, and we can just summon you right outside.
All right, I'm gonna Hearth real quick and repair.
You guys need help outside, or are you?
Rain of Bones is
Well,
going to
actually,
summon
Ilse, if you
Thrust
run
and
up here, I'll help you.
Skeletons.
You can summon yourself back. You can click on your own thing.
The catch about these mobs is they can only take damage from physical and holy attacks. That, combined with the seriously high amount of damage they're going to be pumping out, and the immolation aura they have, makes this the biggest challenge of this fight. Seriously, if you have a raid comp that is heavy on caster DPS, a good chunk of your raid will be utterly useless when dealing with these skeletons. That being said, if you are a pro elite hardcore certified gamer, you should have Strathhome Holy Water in your bags to deal damage to them. During this phase, someone in your raid will be targeted by Smoking Blast, and they'll continually take damage for 15 seconds. This is typically casted on a healer. Finally, make sure members of your raid don't run too far away from the rest of the group, or they'll be pelted by fireballs. That is the flight phase, and when Nightbane lands again, you're going to need to give your tank a moment to establish threat again, so hold on from DPSing him for a bit. Nightbane is one of those fights where I'd probably suggest having 3 healers instead of 2, because there's just so much damage that goes out during that flight phase, and it's a really long fight. But if you have a good raid comp, this dragon should be defeated. He will cast an AoE fear that can sidestep over here. Same thing for your melee group, which does AoE damage, so you'll want to spread back out. Rain of Bones is going to summon Restless Skeleton ability called Rain of Bones, which does AoE damage, so you'll want to spread back out. Rain of Bones is going to summon Restless Skeletons. The catch about these mobs is they can only take damage from physical and holy attacks. That, combined with the seriously high amount of damage they're going to be pumping out, and the immolation aura they have, makes this the biggest challenge of this fight. Seriously, if you have a raid comp that is heavy on caster DPS, a good chunk of your raid will be utterly useless when dealing with these skeletons.
Now what?
Okay.
Thank you, coming. All good.
Oh, no bueno.
Yeah, I woke up yesterday in the lazy boy at like 4 in the morning, and my sinus was all fucked up. I thought I was snoring real bad, but apparently I just have a bad head cold.
Double no bueno.
All right, here we go.
Too close.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not great threat.
Looking
All
pretty
right.
good. We might eat a fear here.
Make sure I have a tremor. Group 1.
Oh, that's new. Okay, we're gonna have to just deal with the fear.
Trevor's down for range.
2% and he goes up. Just burn him. Almost there. There he goes. Stack up.
On to diamond. Stand on diamond, stand on diamond. If you're ranged, stand on diamond, don't get too further back.
Demonic. Smurfy's down.
We just had not enough damage to get through the phase. Alright guys, we're hitting that 90-minute mark. I know people were saying they were willing to go for a lot longer. I certainly wasn't planning on us going longer than 90 minutes. That doesn't mean that we have to stop here. I don't want to have to ask after every run if we want to do another one. So we'll do a ready check and say like another couple runs and then call it for the night. We still do have 2 big nights of raiding ahead of us, potentially. Unless anybody needs to head out now. That was kind of our initial discussion.
So ready check and click ready if you want to do like 2 more pulls.
That sounds great. 2 pulls, ready check. And if you can't, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with saying no. We didn't expect to go. I know that we've got a little bit of momentum going right now, but it's not a big deal. I think we did fantastic. Nice. Okay. Well, we'll give it another 2 pulls, and then we'll call it an evening. We do, like I said, 2 nights of raiding ahead of us tomorrow and the night after, so we want to give you a little bit of a break, and we'll just see what we can. That's right, Tusks. We only need 1. This pull.
Incoming. I need mana. You're in trouble now.
I'm actually really, really fucking pleased with what we did tonight.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been a Monday night, I'd say let's go to town, but I've got other stuff I would need to actually spend some time with the wife, probably.
All right. Yeah, everyone's ready. Here we go.
I'm gonna open my urn too, see if we can get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Make it difficult, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be true meta group if you weren't tanking 2 Night Banes at the same time.
Double pulls all through Kara, including bosses.
4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, push for air phase. If you are, you can go ahead and burn like cooldowns if you're magic DPS or whatever. We still want physical DPS to try and save the majority of their cooldowns that are going to be up for the physical. That's definitely the most dangerous phase of this entire fight. In fact, actually, we might go the opposite. If we have one last pull, if we don't get him here, that's a big if. If we don't get him here, then we'll save cooldowns for phase 2. All cooldowns. You're good, Smurf. We readjusted.
%, and he goes up. 1. Air phase, group up.
Group a loop. Everybody out. Okay, step it back. If you want to try and battle res red now, would be a good time.
Got it.
Great. Back it up, guys. You're going to want that range so you don't get feared. Distracting if we can. Good pickup. Back it up. You're good, Smurfy. We'll move around you.
Right here.
Okay, guys. Back towards the diamond if you can.
Cooldowns, lust, or next phase.
No. If we're gonna lust anywhere, we're gonna lust on the phase, the skeleton phase. We gotta get those poor healers out of that. So just hang tight. We will lust on phase whatever 4. The next skeleton phase, the 50% phase, will lust then. Steady as she goes.
5% in air phase. %, 1. Air phase.
Group it up. Get ready to lust. We'll lust as soon as we've moved. We'll call it then. We're a little bit far, so just be mindful. Go ahead and, yep, do it up, lust, everything. Pick it up. No deaths, no deaths. Oh! Can you spear us? Nice.
Got it.
We need to move everything a little bit closer. We keep shifting up. We're kind of falling backward. That's good. We can reset on the next skeleton phase, so we're good. Okay, guys, nice and easy. This is the recharge phase. If you're range, go ahead and get up against the wall so we don't screw ourselves out of position with the charred earth. Nice and easy.
I'm pretty much so.
Regen if you gotta. Red's at full. You guys can do a little bit of.
You got pots, Demos?
It's on cooldown. I just popped right before I died.
Okay.
That's okay. Just do what you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to just. I regen quite a bit. I could throw some things on you.
1% in its air phase. I'm feared.
25.
Sorry, 5%.
Move it up, guys. Oop. Okay, well, let's recover from that breath. Everybody slow your DPS. Let the healers catch up. Top people off. Ooh. Is that?
Yeah, it's a dot. Yep. It's almost
good.
off. Almost off.
Yeah, definitely. Top
Smurfy's dead.
DPS. Oh, that's okay. Go through it. Group it up. We're gonna still try. Do everything we can on this, guys. Health stones, whatever you got. Potions if you got them. Whatever. Here we are.
Damn.
Close. Oh, just like so tapped.
Alright, you got those red tusks?
We got 2 healers up. We can slow burn this. It's just the last stretch, guys. I realize it's a long shot, but let's keep it up. Oh, guys, that was heroic. Here comes the... We blew everything we had. Do we even want to bother with another run? I mean, that was all of our lust, which will be back up, right? What are our lust? 10 minute?
It's 10 minutes.
Minutes. Cooldown.
Where are you guys at right now on that?
6 for me left.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
We can do another set of lust. We won't have the battle reses, but shit, I haven't used a stone. I can get a stone on one of the healers. That'll help a little bit. Let's give it one more shot. Lust again on second phase. That went really well. Great. Thanks, Vicious. I fucked up by not giving us soul stones. So that's my bad.
So Soulstone, Red, and Daemonus.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Aisley, you got your your Ronk.
My chain heal, yeah. You could dispel the smolder red, is what you're saying?
It looked like it. I thought I saw it disappearing.
Give it a shot.
All right, we'll try it, and I'll just do raid heal. Yeah, because I mean, we can take one if we're topped off. We could take one tick of that. But if you can dispel it after one tick, I should be able to top us back off with raid, chain heal. So.
Well, not to mention that the cost of a dispel is going to be much better spent than the cost of a heal trying to overcome it. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just spamming my my fast heals because it's so dangerous. So. Yeah, just spam the dispel, and maybe if we can get it off before the second tick, it should work. I think.
Someone heal Purple Urkel. Oh shit. He spawned with a tail swipe debuff.
Oof.
That's okay, he was already unhappy, so... He died and got resurrected, I think, 4 times in that fight.
Nice.
Dude, the one thing they nerfed on hunters in TBC is the ability to feign death during boss fights to start drinking and shit. There's certain boss fights where there's extended lulls. I've been able to get it to work, but no way when shit's popping off. Not like the old days.
Sorry, here, get your new stone. Let's do that again. Do we need to wait at all in order to have the bloodlust on up timers?
3 minutes for me.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Maybe wait.
We'll wait just another minute or so to make sure that those are up. I think it's going to be transitional. If we have it for phase 2, that we throw in, because if we have to, you know, we almost got to the point of hobbling across the finish line after the 3rd set of skeleton. I think we were just a hair more. Would have been good.
But when do we lost Smurfy transitioning to a ground phase, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, sometime between skeletons and ground, he got knocked down. Tsunami was AFK for a second.
Dude, look at the range on that smoke. Like, it's like it's pretty much line of sight. Or I don't know.
That's nuts. That was like 70 yards.
I really wish we could use it in chat rap, because we just taunt people and fuck around. It'd be fun.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. I check one more.
Bloodlusts are like a minute or so.
Yeah.
Alright, here we
That's
go.
fine. Yeah, we'll use them on phase 4. Use them on the 50% skeletons.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Save cooldowns for the first phase. This is a slow burn. Save cooldown. Just go. As soon as phase 1 hits, blow cooldowns. Phase 2, blow bloodlusts. Phase 3, call in prayers.
Yeah.
Purple Urkel's lame ass dropped loyalty 5 seconds in this fucking fight. 25% pet damage. Bro, he's eating a stack and a half of meat. so far in this shit.
At least it's not like when we had to, like, people had to bring quail themselves because they knew Brad was gonna run out every fucking raid. I brought 20 emergency quail because he needed them every time.
All right, air phase.
Alright guys, this is the cooldowns phase, not bloodlusts, just cooldown. And try and single target stuff down as best you can.
They are stunnable too.
Wait until the thing's over and then res up Aiden. Okay. Oh, clutch heal. ALZ if you can, Onk. Okay, guys, get position, let him get aggro. Back it up. Again, slow burn, slow burn. This is the time. Rejuve. Be mindful of your range, guys.
Melee.
Nice. Good correction, keep him up. Nice work, guys. Okay.
Careful not to be by his breath. I can't move to the left.
Yeah, guys, let's hug the wall, the other wall. So stack over by Diamond on the inner wall, just in case to give him a couple more inches on that breath room. Push him into the next phase, blow those lusts when they land. Let's take them through. And then cooldowns on the third set of skeletons. So keep cooldowns. We're not burning cooldowns, just lust. Go, 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 go. Health stones if you got them. Help the healers out. Nice, nice, nice. No deaths. Okay. Smurfy, get it.
Misdirect if you can.
Easy DPS, easy DPS. This isn't the hard part, guys. Just nice and steady. Get to your max ranges, keep them topped, get in position. There's no point in losing to something silly right now. Slowly start burning them in. And shit, our healers are regenerating mana as this phase.
Yep.
At the 25% skeletons, that's when we're blowing the rest of your cooldowns, everything you got. Whatever you got.
Careful, Charter with melee. Feared.
Watch that fear, watch the breath. Tuck the tight wall, inside wall, guys. If you're ranged, tuck inside wall just to make sure you don't get breath.
Don't get too close to get tail swipe through the wall.
Okay, guys, get ready. We're gonna collapse. Remember, it's all cool.
1%. He's going up.
Nice job, guys. Collapse, collapse. This looks good. Same as we've done. What's that? Ooh, I hate the healing thing. Got it. Fuck, what happened there?
All
I'm getting fireballed.
Oh, we're too far north. Look how far north we are. God damn, that was such a good try, guys.
I fucking thought about that too.
Damn, I was looking for the barrel and I couldn't see it. I was assuming that you were standing on it.
No,
we
That's
were
okay.
way south.
Fuck. Okay. I know we kind of said this, but how do you guys feel about one more fucking try? Bloodlust and Battle Reza should be up this time. Though not Soulstones. Did you guys use Soulstones that time?
Yeah, I had one on me.
Looks like Red didn't use hers. Big oof. That's good though. Alright guys, we'll give it one more shot. Bloodlust, exactly same thing. Trinkets and shit, phase 1. Well, first skeletons. Bloodlust, second skeletons. Trinkets, third skeleton. We'd have had that if we hadn't gotten out of position. We'd have had that easy.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
eating all those fucking fireballs, we still got them almost down. The dispels are helping, right? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we can do this.
I either DPS and die for the skeletons, or I heal myself to that phase and I don't do any damage. So what should I do?
You got on cup this round?
I hope so. Let me check. No, it's 13 minutes. It's too long.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. I would say your better bet is to make sure that you survive to the third set of skeletons.
Okay.
So if you're taking damage in the first, back it out if you have to. If you're taking damage in the second, back it out if you have to. But surviving to the third skeletons, that's our Hail Mary.
Okay.
Man, I can't believe we moved out of position.
No,
It's a shame we had
out of
that chance.
everything that could have happened, that we died because of that. It's crazy.
Health stones. Do people need health stones?
Yes.
I'll try to keep that smoke down. So
Yeah, that's a good thing to do to help us reset, so we know where.
Yeah, I knew where we were. I just need to drag the boss to it. I'll just keep dragging the boss back to here.
Would a Stoneclaw Totem help during the skeleton phase?
Maybe. I mean, it wouldn't hurt for sure.
Yeah,
We're just trying to
I'll
get
just-
him off of us.
Okay.
That immolate.
Maybe I'll put it down.
Oh yeah, good idea. I'll throw down one too.
All right. Everyone's ready. Here we go.
Four minutes on Bloodlust.
How much?
4 for me.
4.
That should be fine.
Yeah, it should be okay. We'll just go slow if we have to. Worst case scenario is we'll try and trinket with one set of trinkets. Just trinket like your 90-second trinkets in the first
5,
skeletons and use them again. If we have to bloodlust on round 3, we will.
1.
But do please let us know what that's looking like as we start to approach 50%. Every time he does that animation, I freak out like he flew up.
I know, it's weird. He's about to go up. There he goes.
Yep, stack on the flare, stack on the flare. We might have you reflare, even if it's convenient. Alright guys, moving. Get that one on. Okay. Do we have a battle res by chance?
I do.
Please get Ailsy up. Okay guys, easy, easy, easy. Remember, slow burn. This part doesn't matter. You can face him inside if you got a Smurfy. Alright, there you go.
Just trying to move him back where we
Nope,
were.
you're great. You're looking great. Watch your range, guys. We're all really close. You're going to be in fear range.
My bloodlust reset, so we're good.
Okay, cool. Still plan is Bloodlust phase 2. Sorry, Bloodlust second skeleton with 50% skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to eat a fear. Oh, there you go. New spot's clear.
Fair.
You're in a great position. Everything's looking good. Never mind. Keeping the plan. No audible.
He's about to go up.
On the smoke, guys. All the way to the smoke. We don't want to repeat. Lost us. Back out if there's skeletons on you. Just back out a little bit. Don't want to eat that Emily. That's massive damage. Burn, burn, burn. Smurfy will get the B-res on red. Remember, no burning, no nothing. It's a slow burn.
Now let me get through it.
Back it
I
up.
don't know what the fuck, dude.
Did he actually kill Ding?
Oh yeah.
Melee swing, but he was targeting AOZ.
That's weird. Okay, well, we won't have the trap. That'll make things a little bit harder, but that's okay. Slow burn.
Can we get Earthbind? Do those work?
It's a start, yeah. Earthbind and Stone Claws. We'll put those down. Just, oh, Earthbind probably better than Stone Claw.
Yeah.
They're both Earth, so yeah,
Yeah,
Earthbind.
yeah.
Put Earthbind.
I'll throw it on a strong claw.
Sounds good. Guys, remember, slow, easy burn. Get those cooldowns ready. Every cooldown you have on the 25 skeletons.
About to go up.
Oh, Belling Roar. Bad.
We're good.
Okay, good. Back onto the smoke. All the way. We're way north. Get all the way around. We don't want to repeat.
Yep.
Every cooldown you got left.
Earthbind's down.
Good. Just keep burning as fast as you can. Keep Demonis up. Keep Demonis up. Keep Demonis up.
Yeah, too much trying to keep Tusk up again.
Tusks can
Alright.
die in that phase.
Oh, okay.
Tusk,
Like
you're
that-
healing. Tusk, heal. AOZ, healing.
Yep, I'm healing.
We got this.
Back it up. Get good range. Smurfy's got him.
Bad threat. Keep Smurfy up. Smurfy's the only one to keep up.
Yeah, everyone else can die if they have to. So we gotta keep Smurfy. Don't even heal the warlocks. We'll bandage. We'll figure something out. Bandaging.
Going home soon.
Keep them up.
Smurfy's down.
So when he lands, I'm all paranoid about shooting off the misdirection, distracting shot, and all that shit before his shit resets. You know, because he has to land for it to reset. So as soon as he targets someone, that's when I'm hitting him with the distracting shot, which would send him to Smurfy. But he like killed me as soon as he targeted ALZ for some reason.
Would it be terribly? I mean, I know the healers would have to swap, but would it have been terribly difficult to have Tusks pick him up with the Consecrate? Because he resets to 0 when he lands. I don't know why he targeted you, Dank, but he resets to 0 when he lands. And then just have Smurfy pull it back off Tusks.
Yeah, we could do that. We should really call it though.
Yeah, I think we're burnt on all of our cooldowns. We got no soul stones. We
Yeah.
got
No battle reses.
We've got the
pretty good, though.
strategy. We will get it next week. I mean, that was heartbreakingly close. I think we've got this. Yeah, it was so very close.
They get confusing where we're going.
Well, next week what we'll do is we'll hit him really hard, including battle reses will up, soul stones will be up, all of it. And when we go to hit him, we'll be able to power through those phases. But I think we're there. The only thing we might maybe consider changing is only blowing one bloodlust on the second and then blowing the other bloodlust on the other. Because I feel like I don't know if it's overkill. I wasn't paying attention to our bloodlust timer. But I think that we're in a good position. Thanks everyone for coming, for sticking it out. That was fantastic progression. Absolutely great. We're gonna get him next week.
Good job.